Welcome back to our channel, Genuine Wisdom, where we explore and overcome life's challenges together. Currently, you might be facing stress, anxiety, and incessant troubles, leaving your mind and spirit not as you'd hoped. You're not alone on this journey. In today's video, we will help you identify and address these issues, so you can protect your peace of mind and develop yourself sustainably. We will provide practical, understandable advice to help you tackle the challenges that hinder your inner peace. Through today's lesson, you will learn how to persevere in the face of challenges and turn them into motivations for growth and development. Join us until the end of the video to discover strategies and specific lessons that will help you not only resolve issues temporarily, but also find long-term methods to apply in your daily life. We are committed to supporting you every step of the way, helping you achieve true peace and happiness. Support us by subscribing to the channel, liking, and leaving a comment. Your positive feedback will help us bring even better content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to not miss any new videos. Together, we will learn, grow, and overcome all challenges to build a bright and peaceful life. Let's get started. Number 1. You don't need to have an opinion. In today's noisy and fast-paced world, we often get caught in a whirlwind of opinions and viewpoints. But today, let me introduce you to a simple yet revolutionary concept: the value of having no opinion. Yes, in a world where everyone seems ready to share their thoughts on everything, it might be time for us to realize that sometimes it's good to say, "I don't know," "I'm not sure," or even, "I don't care." Living in an environment overflowing with opinions, from 24-hour news cycles to relentless social media, we continuously face others' thoughts, beliefs, and judgments. This can feel overwhelming and even toxic at times. As the philosopher Epictetus once said, "How can a person learn what he thinks he already knows?" This reminds us of the importance of being open to learning. Having no opinion doesn't mean we are ignorant or indifferent. It represents openness, curiosity, and a desire to learn. It acknowledges that we don't have all the answers, and that's perfectly okay. As Zen master Shunryu Suzuki noted in Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, in the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities, but in the expert's mind, there are few. To nurture a beginner's mind and embrace the freedom of not knowing, consider the following steps. Don't just blindly accept information. Question the information you receive, the sources you rely on, and your own biases and assumptions. Life is full of uncertainties. We cannot predict the future or control everything that happens to us. Don't only surround yourself with like-minded individuals. Acknowledge that you don't have all the answers, and that's okay. Remember, in each moment we choose not to express an opinion, we not only create space to absorb new knowledge, but also cultivate humility and true freedom in our minds. Let silence open up endless possibilities. To protect your peace of mind in everyday life, recognizing that you don't need to have an opinion on everything is crucial. This is not just a way to reduce stress, but also a method to focus on what really matters. Here are some positive suggestions for applying this lesson to your life. Often, we feel pressured to have opinions or judgments about everything around us. Realizing that you don't always need a stance can lessen that stress and pressure. When you're not bound by the need to respond to every event or idea, you feel much freer. When encountering a new situation or idea, instead of rushing to give an opinion, take time to explore and understand it better. This not only gives you a more comprehensive view, but also expands your knowledge and ability to empathize with others. Being open to changing your mind makes you more adaptable in a constantly changing world, where adaptability is key to success and happiness. Recognizing that you don't need to have an opinion on everything fosters humility. Humility not only makes it easier to acquire new knowledge, but also helps you connect more easily with others, as you no longer stand on a platform of arrogance or pride. Accepting that you don't always need to have an opinion can reduce inner turmoil and stress, facilitating a more peaceful state of mind, allowing you to focus on leading a meaningful and fulfilling life. By reducing your focus on the unimportant, you can devote more energy to meaningful goals and relationships in your life. This not only enhances your quality of life, but also leads to deep satisfaction and balance. Implementing these suggestions not only helps you protect your peace of mind, but also inspires and encourages others around you to learn from your example. Remember, true freedom comes from knowing when to speak up and when to listen and observe. Number 2. Anger is poor fuel. Listen to the tale of unjust anger, not the sacred fire that propels us to defend righteousness or change society, but a smoldering flame that destructs from within. This type of anger leads us to hasty decisions, only to later regret our words and actions. This anger, my friends, is like poor fuel for your mind. It may propel you forward, but soon leads you into unforeseen breakdowns. Anger often masquerades as a source of strength, making us feel in control, but in reality, it is a weakness, a loss of control, a surrender to our lower instincts. Philosopher Seneca once said, "Anger is ruinous. It destroys everything around us and ourselves. It ruins relationships, health, joy, and inner peace." Anger is a low-quality fuel. It burns hot and fast, but doesn't last long. When you're angry, your body switches to fight mode. Your heart races, blood pressure rises, and stress surges. This only gives you a temporary boost, followed by exhaustion. Anger doesn't suddenly appear. It builds up like steam in a pressure cooker. Learn to recognize the warning signs: tension in the chest, jaw tightening, racing thoughts. When you feel anger rising, step back. Go for a walk. Listen to calming music or practice deep breathing exercises. This helps you calm down before you make regrettable actions or statements. Anger is often a manifestation of deeper pain suffering, fear, disappointment. Take time to reflect on the real reasons behind your distress and address them. Anger needs to be expressed healthily, possibly through physical activity, creative arts, or talking to a trusted friend. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Forgiveness liberates you from the burden of resentment, bringing peace to your soul. Through this, you'll see that managing anger is not only a vital life skill, but also a step towards maturity and inner peace, true to the spirit of Stoicism. Imagine you're on your way to an important meeting and suddenly get stuck in a severe traffic jam. Ahead, someone changes lanes abruptly without signaling, forcing you to brake hard to avoid a collision. Anger flares up inside you, and you feel it about to burst. At that moment, you can choose to let anger take over, yelling, honking, or even making rude gestures at the other driver. However, remember the lesson that anger is just poor fuel for our minds. Instead, take a deep breath, exhale slowly, and decide not to let the anger affect the rest of your day. Turn on your favorite music, focus on the positives, and prepare mentally for the upcoming meeting. As a result, you arrive calm and clear-headed. The meeting goes smoothly, and you realize that controlling your anger helped protect your peace of mind and maintain professionalism at work. This incident also teaches you a valuable lesson about the power of restraint. and is a classic example of how we can shift from an immediate reaction to a thoughtful response, thereby not only protecting our inner peace, but also enhancing the quality of our lives. Through this example, we see that no matter how difficult or challenging the situation, choosing a positive and calm approach always yields good results. This is a strong reminder that in daily life we have the right to choose how we respond to difficult situations, and that choice can genuinely transform our lives for the better. Number 3, the moral compass in a mad world. Let's embark on a journey to become better individuals in a world overflowing with uncertainties, where the line between hero and villain is sometimes perilously thin. In the struggle between good and evil, each of us carries a part of narrow, selfish desires that can lead us into darkness. Yet remember Plato's words: our good actions not only illuminate ourselves, but also light the way for others. Etch into your mind the core values you pursue. Identify the role model you aspire to embody, and consider the mark you want to leave on this world. These questions are not for fleeting moments. They demand you slow down, reflect deeply, and record. This is your indispensable moral compass in the challenging journey of life. Each of us harbors biases and blind spots. You may think you are doing good, but is your action truly beneficial? Dare to question your assumptions, seek multi-dimensional perspectives, and consider the impact of your decisions on those around you. Empathy is not just understanding others' emotions, but also sharing them. It forms the foundation of compassion and kindness and is the key to ethical decision-making. By attempting to put ourselves in others' shoes, we are less likely to cause harm. Doing the right thing is not always easy, especially in adverse or challenging situations. Moral courage requires you to stand up for what you believe in, even when it entails sacrifice. Remember Aristotle's words: courage is the noblest quality, a prerequisite for all other virtues. We cannot know everything by ourselves. Be open to advice from mentors, teachers, and visionaries. Literature and philosophy are endless sources of inspiration, helping us expand our understanding and nourish our souls. With each step, remember that we are not just individuals, but part of a larger community, and every action, no matter how small, can contribute to changing the world. In the hectic and challenging modern world, protecting your peace of mind is not just a priority, but an art. Here are some Stoic tips to help you maintain calmness and grow internally, guiding you through life's storms with resilience and peace. In a world where information can overwhelm and sometimes be laden with negative news, learn to filter what you absorb daily. This can protect your mind from unnecessary pollution and keep your mood positive and healthy. Spend time each day meditating or simply sitting quietly and reflecting. This not only reduces stress, but also fosters self-awareness and a deeper connection with oneself, the first step to understanding and controlling your own emotions. Knowing when to say no is a form of strength. Setting boundaries with others not only helps you control your life, but also prevents you from being exploited or overwhelmed. Physical and mental health are closely linked. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle, including a balanced diet, regular exercise, and adequate sleep, will keep your body strong and your mind clear. Surround yourself with loving and supportive people. This not only provides a sense of security, but also strengthens your inner resolve. Positive relationships are an indispensable source of motivation during tough times. Life is a relentless journey with endless lessons. Be open to learning from each experience and accepting things you cannot change. This will help you adapt and grow strongly. By applying these tips to your daily life, you not only create a peaceful space within yourself, but also become an inspiration to those around you. Remember, protecting your peace of mind is the foundation for facing and overcoming any life challenge. Number 4, protecting inner peace in a mad world. Listen up, everyone, as we explore one of the most essential aspects of life, inner peace. It's that deep, calming balance from within, something we all desire but often find challenging to maintain. This peace is like a delicate flower, needing gentle care and protection from the fierce storms of life and the constant turmoil of the modern world. Facing the truth, our world resembles a chaotic maze, where we are incessantly bombarded with a myriad of information, notifications, and demands. We're always connected, constantly stimulated, and never truly idle. It's no wonder our minds often feel in turmoil. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, stated that we don't live too short lives, but rather, we waste too much time on the inconsequential. Indeed, our lives are long enough to achieve great accomplishments if each moment is wisely used. Ancient Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus deeply understood the importance of safeguarding inner peace. They viewed it as a fortress of solitude, a safe haven from life's disturbances. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Nowhere is more peaceful or free from disturbance than our own souls." So, how do we build our own fortress of solitude and maintain inner peace amid life's storms? Don't let the world define your schedule, priorities, or values. Learn to say no to things that don't benefit you and make space for activities that nourish your soul. You can't pour water into an overflowing cup. Mindfulness is about fully experiencing each present moment without judgment. Through this, we can better understand our thoughts and feelings, learning to let go of unwarranted worries and fears. Gratitude is an antidote to negative thoughts. By focusing on what we're grateful for, we shift our attention from what we lack to the abundance already present in our lives. Spending time outdoors, immersing in nature, not only soothes the mind, but also the body. Walking in a park, hiking, or simply sitting in the warm sun can all rejuvenate your energy. Electronic devices constantly demand our attention. Regularly pause your tech use to recharge yourself, reconnect with your inner self, and rediscover peace in an internet-free world. Imagine creating a quiet space, a peaceful oasis in the midst of a bustling, hectic life. Protecting inner peace is not just lofty advice, but a powerful action to improve your life on many fronts. Here are the positive impacts. When you manage and reduce stress, your mind becomes calmer and better at handling emotions. This not only alleviates anxiety and depression, but also paves the way for creativity and positive thinking. Constant stress can severely harm your body, from cardiovascular to immune functions. Keeping your mind at peace also helps your body recover and strengthen, meaning fewer illnesses, quicker recovery, and potentially a longer life. With a mind unburdened by unnecessary worries, you have more space to care for those around you. Your relationships with friends, family, and colleagues become deeper and more meaningful as you can convey calmness and deep understanding. Inner peace helps you eliminate distractions, focusing on important tasks without being sidetracked. This leads to higher productivity, quicker task completion, and better quality of work. When you're not swept up in the turmoil of negative emotions, you'll find you can face challenges calmly and methodically. This not only makes you more effective in solving problems, but also promotes personal growth and development. When free from negative thought pressure, your brain has the opportunity to breathe and expand. Inner peace facilitates the development of new, creative ideas without being constrained by worry or fear. Finally, when you truly protect your inner peace, you find you have more time and energy to improve yourself. This could be through learning, developing new hobbies, or simply taking time to reflect and listen to yourself. So, how do you achieve all this? Start with small steps. Practice mindfulness daily. Take time for meditation. Create green spaces in your life, and importantly, learn to say no to unnecessary elements. Protecting inner peace is not just a step in your personal journey, but a commitment to a more fulfilled and happier life. Protecting inner peace is not a luxury, but a necessity. It is crucial for your mental, emotional, and physical health. By setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, nurturing gratitude, connecting with nature, and disconnecting from technology, you build your fortress of solitude, shielding you from the chaos of the world and allowing you to live a more peaceful, happy, and complete life. As Epictetus said, freedom is the ultimate goal worth pursuing in life, achievable only when we learn to disregard the things beyond our control. Number 5, joy can become a punishment. Let's delve deeper into the concept of joy, not just the warm emotions from a hug or an engaging book, but the kind of intense, addictive joy that can imprison us within ourselves. In the whirlwind of dopamine and constant hits, we trade long-term peace for fleeting excitement, for ephemeral moments of thrill. Joy is a powerful motivator that drives us to seek food, love, and new experiences. However, when we focus too intently on chasing joy and overlook what truly matters, joy becomes a trap. We become slaves to euphoria, recklessly sacrificing our health, valuable relationships, and self-worth. As Epicurus once said, "It's not what we have, but how we enjoy that makes life rich." But he also warned that for those who never feel enough, nothing is enough. The addiction to joy creates an endless cycle, as we quickly adapt to new levels of happiness and constantly feel the need for more, stronger stimuli to recapture the initial feeling. We get stuck in a cycle of never truly feeling satisfied. The uncontrolled pursuit of joy can be costly. Overindulgence in food, drugs, alcohol, or other bad habits can lead to addiction, deteriorated health, financial crises, and broken relationships. When we realize that temporary stimuli cannot fill the inner void, we feel empty and dissatisfied. As Socrates said, "An unexamined life is not worth living, and joy that is unexamined is not worth pursuing." Enjoy joy consciously, appreciate each moment, and savor every sensation. Explore various activities, hobbies, and experiences, avoiding dependence on a single source of joy. Focus on activities that provide a sense of purpose and deep satisfaction. Acknowledge and appreciate the good in life, shifting attention from what's lacking to the abundance already present. If you struggle with addiction or compulsive behaviors, do not hesitate to seek professional help. Aristotle once said that happiness depends on ourselves. By practicing the above, we not only escape the trap of joy, but also build a life rich in joy, meaning, and satisfaction. To ensure that joy in life remains constructive and sustainable, here are some positive tips we can apply daily. Not all sources of joy are beneficial. Choose activities and relationships that bring genuine joy, nourishing your soul, not just providing temporary stimulation. Sometimes the greatest joys come from the simplest things. A family meal, a good book, a walk in the park. These activities bring peace and balance, helping us avoid the noise and rush of modern life. In an era of immediacy, learning patience is a valuable skill. patience allows us to appreciate the process and gradual progress, instead of just focusing on outcomes. This not only maintains our peace of mind, but also deepens the joy from our achievements. Joy doesn't always come from perfection. Accepting flaws, both ours and others, reduces pressure and allows us to enjoy life more fully. When we're not constrained by perfection, we can find joy in imperfection. Relationships are an endless source of joy, but only if built on sincerity and mutual understanding. Be open about your feelings and expectations with those around you. Effective communication not only resolves conflicts, but also fosters deeper connections. Investing in personal growth is a sure way to create lasting joy. Whether through learning, meditation, or creative practices, caring for your mind and soul daily uncovers new sources of joy. Practice gratitude daily, and do not hesitate to share what you have with others. Joy makes us feel better, but shared joy is even greater. You'll find that in sharing, your own joy multiplies. With these tips, protect your peace of mind and make joy an integral part of a meaningful and happy life journey. Remember, the key to maintaining joy is not just in seeking it, but in creating and sustaining it wisely. Number 6, think before you act. In the light of Stoicism, controlling impulses is not just about resisting minor temptations like an extra slice of pizza, but rather it involves a deeper struggle to consciously choose calmness over impulsive reactions. This is a process of cultivating analytical abilities, pausing and thinking carefully before making any decisions. In our brains, the amygdala, the emotional control center, tends to react quickly before reason can intervene. As a result, we often make hasty decisions that may lead to regrets later. But as Aristotle said, anyone can become angry, that is easy. But to be angry in the right way, at the right time, to the right degree, and for the right purpose, is not within everyone's power. To train ourselves to respond consciously rather than just react, we need to develop some important skills. When emotions start to rise, create a pause by pressing the pause button. Take a deep breath and count from 1 to 10, or temporarily leave the current situation, if possible. This gives your brain a chance to activate its judgment abilities, allowing you to view the problem more comprehensively, rather than just based on a fleeting emotion. Ask yourself deep questions. What is the truth in this issue? What are my options? What are the consequences of each option? What action reflects wisdom and compassion? These questions will help you overcome your initial instincts and move towards more thoughtful decisions. Regularly practice thinking before acting in low-risk situations. For example, if you are tempted to shop unnecessarily, wait at least 24 hours before deciding. If you want to send an email while angry, save it as a draft and review it once you are calmer. Cultivate mindfulness habits, practicing being present without judgment. This helps you become more aware of your impulses and choose more effective responses. Do not hesitate to seek guidance from more experienced individuals. Learn from their knowledge and mistakes to accumulate wisdom and support. By pausing, reflecting, and making conscious choices, you not only avoid unnecessary regrets, but also come closer to mastering your emotions, no longer bound by impulsive reactions. As Viktor Frankl said, in the space between stimulus and response, we have the power to choose our response. When we use this power wisely, it not only helps us avoid unnecessary mistakes, but also opens the door to freedom and personal growth. This is the true nature of freedom. Freedom not only from external constraints, but also from our own unthinking reactions. Learning to think before you act is an important skill that helps protect your peace of mind in everyday life. When we stop, think, and make conscious choices, we not only improve the quality of our decisions, but also reshape how we interact with the world around us. As you practice thinking before you act, you avoid impulsive reactions that lead to stress and anxiety. Instead of hastily making decisions that could have negative consequences, you allow yourself time to process information and make more carefully considered decisions. Thinking before you speak or act can help you become more deliberate and restrained in communication. This not only minimizes the risk of harming others with your words or actions, but also builds trust and mutual respect, making your relationship stronger and deeper. In the workplace, thinking before you act helps you avoid unnecessary mistakes and enhances your ability to solve problems creatively and effectively. You become a colleague or leader who is admired, someone who always thinks carefully before making important decisions. This skill is not limited to managing emotions, but is also part of a continuous self-improvement process. You learn to control your reactions, thereby gaining a deeper understanding of yourself and how the world works. Through this, you continuously expand your capabilities, becoming the best version of yourself. When you are no longer a victim of instantaneous reactions, you will feel more empowered to shape your life. This peace arises from knowing that you can choose how to respond to any situation consciously and correctly. Through these lessons, you not only learn how to control your reactions, but also how to build and protect peace of mind amid life's storms. This is a valuable skill, helping you not only overcome challenges, but also enjoy a fuller, more meaningful life. Number 7. Just a nightmare. Let's revisit and face what we call nightmares, those chaotic dreams we often experience in the dark of night. Far from romantic dreams, these are bizarre visions, sometimes so disturbing that they awaken us in confusion and fear. Our brains, during the tranquil moments of sleep, act like talented filmmakers, crafting surreal stories that occasionally harbor negative emotions and fears. Philosopher Aristotle once noted that even in sleep, a part of us is aware that it is only a dream. So, what happens with bad dreams? And how can we transform them into less frightening or even pleasant experiences? Begin by understanding that bad dreams often reflect the anxieties and stresses you're experiencing in daily life. These might stem from relationship conflicts, major life changes, or simply work pressure. Psychologist Carl Jung considered dreams as messages from the depths of the soul, a window into the unconscious world where our desires and fears reside. How can we manage these nightmares? The first step is to journal them. Keeping a dream diary by your bed helps you identify patterns and symbols, thereby gaining a deeper understanding of yourself. When you wake up from a bad dream, remind yourself that it was just a dream, it isn't real, and it can't control you. This is a lesson from Stoic philosophy. Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Try to reframe bad dreams in a more positive light. Look for hidden messages or insights, turning each nightmare into an opportunity for creativity and a fresh perspective on issues. As artist Salvador Dalí once said, "To dream is to create." Before going to sleep, engage in relaxing activities like reading, taking a warm bath, or listening to soft music to set the stage for peaceful sleep. Take ownership of your dreams, as poet Langston Hughes advised, for if dreams die, life is like a bird that cannot fly. And remember, while nightmares can be unsettling, They don't have to control us. By understanding their meanings, reframing our perspectives, and taking steps to improve our sleep, we can turn nightmares into sources of insight, creativity, and even healing. Let's reflect on a famous saying by Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor: "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. In daily life, we often encounter events and situations that can disrupt our peace of mind. Sometimes, nightmares. The scary dreams we experience at night are manifestations of the anxieties and fears we feel in life. Marcus Aurelius's words remind us that while we may not control external events, we have the power to control how we react to them. By maintaining a steady mind and not letting nightmares or external events dominate, we protect our peace of mind. When facing nightmares, instead of allowing them to disturb your sleep and cause anxiety, see them as an opportunity to understand more deeply what is happening in your mind. Use them to explore your worries and thereby learn how to face and resolve them. This not only helps you better control your dreams, but also improves the quality of your waking life. So, in real life, remember that you are the master of your mind. Do not let temporary worries or last night's nightmares erode the peace of mind you deserve. Stay strong, seek peace from within, and continue to navigate your life with clarity and purpose. This is the true Stoic lesson to protect your peace of mind. Number 8. Don't make things more complicated than they need to be. Take a deep breath and reflect for a moment. How many times have we unintentionally created unnecessary trouble for ourselves? Life, with all its pressures and worries, seems to become more complicated. But remember the simple yet profound advice from Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus: life is only complicated if you let it be. They teach that real power lies in focusing on what we can control and letting go of what is beyond our reach. To achieve this, we need to confront and tame our inner ego, the culprit behind unnecessary drama. Here's how you can start. Look inward and ask yourself, what really makes you feel the need to control everything? Is it fear, insecurity, or just an overthinking habit? Question your own thoughts. Beliefs and assumptions not based on truth will only distance you from the true essence of life. Stop and truly live in each moment. You'll find that many of your worries are illusions. The present is where you can make a difference. Life is never perfect, and learning to accept that will reduce unnecessary complexities. True peace begins here. From decluttering your living space to simplifying relationships and commitments, simplicity brings strength and freedom. Life is a journey, not a battle. By embracing Stoic principles, you not only free yourself from unnecessary burdens, but also create space to breathe, live, and enjoy. Simplifying life not only makes it easier, but also more worth living. As Lao Tzu once said, simplicity is the essence of profundity. In simplicity, we find the key to protecting our peace of mind. When you don't make things more complicated than necessary, you'll discover many positive benefits for your life. Let's explore these beneficial effects. When you stop exaggerating problems and situations, you'll see a significant reduction in your stress levels. Calm returns as you realize not every event is worth worrying about. Keeping things simple helps you focus on what's most important. You'll find that you can complete tasks faster and more efficiently when you're not bogged down by unnecessary details. Your relationships will deepen when you no longer create unnecessary issues. Sincerity and simplicity in communication bring closeness and trust between you and others. When you don't let minor issues disrupt your life, you become stronger in the face of real challenges. You learn to accept and overcome difficulties calmly and decisively. In simplicity, you have space for self-reflection and personal growth. When life is no longer complicated, you have the opportunity to better understand what is truly important to you and pursue meaningful goals. By simplifying your life, you not only create a peaceful space for your mind, but also open a new door to profound understanding about yourself and the world around you. It is the journey to becoming the best version of yourself, one not constrained by unnecessary complexities. When you protect your peace of mind, you not only live better, but also have the ability to inspire and uplift others on their path. Number 9, the enemy of happiness. Let's delve deeper into the true nature of happiness, not the superficial happiness often displayed on Instagram, but the real joy that satisfies the soul and makes life worth living. In our quest for true happiness, there is a formidable enemy, a cunning force lurking in the shadows, always ready to steal your joy, the illusion of happiness. We all crave happiness, don't we? We relentlessly chase it like a mirage in the desert, the perfect job, the perfect relationship, the perfect body, the perfect life. But remember, happiness is not a final destination. It's a state of mind. And in reality, the biggest obstacle to our happiness is not external circumstances, but our own minds. Seneca, a Stoic master, once said that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. The greatest enemy of happiness is not failure or rejection, and not even tragedy, but comparison. When we compare ourselves to others, to ideal versions of ourselves, or to memorable moments on social media, we rob ourselves of the joy and satisfaction that could be ours, right here, right now. As Theodore Roosevelt once said, comparison is the thief of joy. So how do we defeat comparison and nurture a soul full of happiness? Focus on what you have, not what you lack. Every day, take time to appreciate the good things in your life: health, family, friends, talents, experiences. Live fully in each moment. Pay attention to all your senses, your surroundings, and your inner experiences. When you're fully present, you're less likely to fall into the trap of comparison. Treat yourself with compassion and understanding. Don't berate yourself for mistakes or imperfections. Remember, you're human and everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has their own path. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Focus on your own journey, goals, and personal growth. We can choose to live a life full of meaning and joy by practicing gratitude, mindfulness, self-compassion, and focusing on our own journey. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said that being yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Discover and nurture your true self, and you will find genuine happiness. In the journey to protect peace of mind and seek true happiness, identifying and confronting the enemy of happiness brings immense benefits. Here are the positive impacts this can have on our lives. When you learn to recognize and reject illusions of happiness, you simultaneously strengthen your autonomy. You no longer let external factors control your emotions and actions. This not only makes you feel calmer, but also makes you a more confident navigator of your life's journey. Facing and overcoming the enemy of happiness is also a way to develop psychological resilience. You learn to face challenges without being swayed by negative comparisons or unrealistic expectations. With a stable mindset, you're less affected by unforeseen events and can recover quickly from setbacks. When you stop allowing comparisons to dictate your life, You begin to appreciate and value those around you more genuinely. You learn to love and accept others for what they are, not for what you want them to be. This not only deepens relationships, but also brings harmony and love into your life. Practicing gratitude and mindfulness, as mentioned above, helps you focus on what you have, rather than what you lack. This not only makes you happier, but also enhances your self-confidence and self-esteem. You recognize your true value and gradually eliminate negative self-thoughts. When you are no longer obsessed with comparisons and illusions of happiness, you open up space for creativity and inspiration. You begin to see the world through new lenses, discover new possibilities and opportunities, and thereby create innovative ideas and projects that you could not have imagined before. These benefits are just the beginning. By protecting your peace of mind and rejecting illusions of happiness, we open up a life full of meaning, satisfaction, and true freedom. Remember, in the race of life, you are the only person you need to surpass. Number 10. Preparing for the storm. Let's talk about the storm, not the kind that brings thunder and lightning. Though those are formidable too, but the metaphorical storms in life. The difficulties, challenges, and surprises that can knock you down, leaving you feeling lost and directionless. We all yearn for a peaceful life, free from conflict, pain, and instability. However, the reality is that life is more like a turbulent ocean than a tranquil pond. Storms, big and small, are ever present, and if we are not prepared, they can capsize our boats, leaving us adrift. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Fate leads those who are willing and drags those who are reluctant." In other words, we can choose to embrace life's challenges or resist them and suffer the consequences. Ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, were masters at facing life's storms. They developed a philosophy emphasizing preparation, resilience, and acceptance. They understood that while they could not control the weather, they could control how they prepared and responded to it. So, how do we waterproof our lives and get ready for the inevitable storms? A solid foundation based on values, principles, and a sense of purpose. Knowing where you stand and what matters helps you remain unshaken by changes. Resilience is the ability to recover from failures and challenges. This requires learning from mistakes, adapting to new circumstances, and finding strength in adversity. We cannot control everything that happens, but we can control how we respond. Accepting what cannot be changed frees us from unnecessary suffering and opens up new possibilities. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity. By focusing on what we are grateful for, we redirect our attention from what we lack to the abundance already present in our lives. We don't have to face challenges alone. Reach out to friends, family, mentors, or therapists for support. Talking to someone you trust can help you process emotions, gain new perspectives, and find solutions to your problems. Life is full of storms, but with the right preparation, mindset, and support, we can overcome any challenge. By building a solid foundation, developing resilience, practicing acceptance, nurturing gratitude, and seeking support, we become stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. As the philosopher said, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So remember that every time you feel anger rising, it is not strength, but weakness, bad fuel that will ruin your engine. But you have the tools to cool down, address the root issues, and find peace. Share your favorite anger management technique in the comments and help each other out. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and keep the conversation going. Remember, a calm mind is a strong mind. When facing life's storms, it is crucial to maintain peace of mind and stay positive. We can't stop storms from coming, but we can prepare to face them calmly and effectively. Here are some positive lessons you can apply to protect your peace of mind in the spirit of Stoicism. In any situation, keep your mind clear and your goals sharp. This not only helps you avoid being distracted by temporary challenges, but also keeps you focused on what truly matters. When you know where you're going and what you need to achieve, you're less likely to be swayed by life's storms. Nothing is impossible when you're committed to your goals and maintain control over your emotions and actions. Persistence helps you overcome difficulties, while emotional control ensures that you don't react impulsively in ways that could worsen situations. No one can face every challenge alone. Building a support network of friends, family, and colleagues not only gives you resources to overcome difficulties, but also provides perspectives and solutions you might not have considered. Share, listen, and learn from others to become collectively stronger. Change is an inevitable part of life. Instead of resisting it, embrace it with a positive attitude. View each change as an opportunity to learn and grow. When you accept and adapt to change, you not only overcome it but also become stronger and more flexible. Nurture your soul with positive thoughts. This can be done through meditation, reading, or spending time in nature. When you feel inner peace, you are less affected by external chaos. Life is an unending journey with its storms and dawns. By applying these positive lessons, you not only protect your peace of mind, but also develop resilience and flexibility to face any challenge. Remember, each step on this path is part of the great adventure you are building for your life. Keep smiling, learning, and moving forward with courage and optimism. Ending today's video, I want to share some Stoic advice to help you protect the peace within your mind. Remember, calmness is not just a destination, but also a journey. Every day, take a few minutes to reflect on your emotions, listen to your inner voice, and learn not to react hastily to challenges. By doing this, you will find peace even in the most chaotic of circumstances. Remember that keeping your mind in a balanced and calm state is crucial. To achieve this, you need to develop the habit of self-observation and adjust your emotions consciously. Start by setting aside a quiet space each day to reflect on your feelings, spending time to recognize and accept your emotions without judgment. Practicing meditation or deep breathing exercises can also help you become more serene. Deep breathing naturally reduces stress and promotes a state of calm, helping your mind release all worries and tension. Try incorporating these techniques into your daily life, and you will see a significant difference in how you handle difficult situations. Additionally, keeping a daily emotional journal is a great way to better understand your emotional responses. Writing down your thoughts and feelings not only records what has happened, but also helps you analyze and systematically address them. Finally, always remember that each day is an opportunity to learn and improve. No one is perfect, and every challenge you face is a chance to grow and develop yourself. By maintaining faith in the process and continuously striving, you will gradually build a resilient spirit and a peaceful life, no matter how turbulent the outside world may be. We look forward to your support in various forms. Subscribe to the channel, leave comments, and share this video with family and friends. Especially, please comment, "I can be serene," to let us know how you have applied this lesson in your life. Your support not only helps our channel grow, but also motivates us to continue creating valuable content to help everyone stay strong in life. Remember, peace starts within you. Protecting your peace of mind is not just a choice, but an art of living that each of us can learn and practice daily. Together, we can create a strong community, capable of responding calmly and wisely to life's challenges. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.